What if I told you that the biggest CR7 fanboy in the world isn't you or me, it's him, Kylian Mbappe. For years, Mbappe's been showing the world just how much he loves Ronaldo. So I decided to make a list of the 8 times Mbappe copied Ronaldo. And first up, he did the iconic tribute. Now, this one goes back to 2013. Ronaldo was in preseason still repping Real Madrid when they faced Chelsea in the States. Ronaldo bagged a brace, but that wasn't even the highlight, because in that game, he'd done something that got the whole world talking. The birth of the Soocer. Like that, Ronaldo's iconic Soocer celebration was born, and he's been pulling it off ever since. Mbappe was just another fanboy who fell in love with this iconic celebration and wanted to pull it off too. So in 2017, while playing for the French national youth team, Mbappe bagged a goal from close range, and I'm guessing you know what he did next. Soocer, just like Ronaldo. Mbappe's repping the CR7 brand, and he's doing it to the letter too. He's legit copying everything Ronaldo does, from his celebrations to Ronaldo's boot brand. When it comes to boots, Ronaldo and Nike go way back. In 2003, Ronaldo signed a partnership deal with Nike to have them make the cleats he wears on the field, and he's stuck with them ever since, producing some of the most iconic boots of all time. Or my personal favorite, the one from Euro 2016, an all-time classic. When Mbappe turned pro and got the chance to choose what boot brand he was going to go with, he had only one option in his mind. Over the years, both Ronaldo and Mbappe have had some crazy Nike exclusives, but nothing quite beats the ones they got in 2022. The World Cup was weeks away, and both Ronaldo and Mbappe were entering this one to win it for different reasons. For Ronaldo, this was going to be his last World Cup, and for Mbappe, he was coming into this one as captain of the defending champions. So days before, they both got crazy exclusives. Crazy link-up! Mbappe's the ultimate Ronaldo fan. It's back to the celebrations again! And after hitting an incredible milestone in his career, he decided to celebrate just like Ronaldo. In 2008, Ronaldo was still in his first spell for Manchester United when he faced Stoke City, knowing he was on the brink of history. He was a goal away from reaching 100 goals for United. And it's Ronaldo, of course. He wasn't going to reach this mark with a cheap tap-in. He hit a dead ball special and dropped this goal move after. 100 goals! 13 years later, it was Mbappe's turn, and his was going to be more special. Mbappe was now playing for PSG on the brink of 100 with 99, and his next match was against the club he made his breakthrough at, AS Monaco. Still, Mbappe didn't let the occasion faze him, and after hitting that 100th goal, Mbappe did the same stuff Ronaldo did years earlier. The dedicated fan starter pack, copying everything he does. Told you Mbappe's been copying Ronaldo for years. Heck, he was even doing it at Monaco, pulling off a Ronaldo special. 2011, Ronaldo was facing Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final with Real Madrid, and he was on a mission to win. At the time, Ronaldo hadn't scored in El Clasico yet, and the critics were on his back, because according to them, he couldn't pull it off in the big games. But as soon as he got his chance, Ronaldo went up and had his critics eating dust. Crazy top bins, and that cold knee slide celebration. Fast forward to 2017, and now it was Mbappe's turn. He was still in that early season at Monaco, and the hype around him was insane. He scored twice to help Monaco knock Man City out of the Champions League in the round of 16. And now in the quarterfinals, Mbappe was facing Dortmund, but didn't let the occasion get to him because he scored again. And as he was running to celebrate, he remembered that cold moment from 6 years back and dropped the 2.0. Cold and funny too, but not as funny as the time Mbappe did the crybaby, like you'd seen Ronaldo do years back. Real Madrid versus Osasuna in La Liga. And after scoring a sensational solo goal, Ronaldo hit the crybaby. Now, I'm not so sure why he and Kaká did this, but it's Ronaldo, man. Can't question the GOAT. I didn't think Ronaldo was trying to mock his opponents when he did this, but I'm pretty sure that's what Mbappe was trying to do in La Classique. Anytime PSG and Marseille meet, it's usually very heated, and the match in 2018 wasn't any different. The Marseille players had a game plan to try and get under Mbappe's skin all evening. But when you're as talented as Kylian is, it's almost impossible to do that. Mbappe knew about the game plan too, so he didn't let their antics get into his head. And after arrowing a shot into the bottom right corner, Mbappe had a special message for all the Marseille players and fans trying to get under his skin. Cry about it! I get it now. Mbappe keeps the taunt Ronaldo celebration specially reserved for Marseille. 2 years back, he had another cold Ronaldo celebration on lock against the same opponents. The Ronaldo shrug. To Mbappe, pulling this off against Marseille was his way of shutting them up. But for Ronaldo, pulling this off was him trying to let them know how good he is. Manchester United versus Sporting Lisbon in the 2007-8 Champions League. And this one was special in many ways for Ronaldo. First off, Sporting holds an emotional place in his heart, because it was at Sporting that he made his way in the game and got his big break. At the time, Ronaldo was being touted as being the best in the world, but some people still thought he was overhyped. So he used this match as an indicator to let them know he's the real deal. Maybe they hate him because he's too good. Amazing! It's easy to see why Mbappe's a fan. Thing is, guys, it isn't just Ronaldo's celebrations Mbappe's been copying. He's even taken his iconic trademark too. For years, everyone's known the legendary CR7 brand. Ronaldo's owned it. Crazy to think that it could have been different. In his first stint at Manchester United, Ronaldo wanted to take the jersey number 28, just like he'd done at Sporting. But his manager Sir Alex refused, had him take the number 7 instead, and he's turned it into one of the most iconic numbers of all time. Mbappe in the picture now, and at the start of his career, he chose to wear jersey number 29 for Monaco, and even in his first season at PSG. But once Mbappe established himself as a first-team regular, it was out with the old and in with the 7. KM7. It doesn't quite have the ring to it yet, probably because for the national team, he also wears the number 10. But I say we give him a couple of more years first, see how it goes. He's trying to keep the CR7 culture going strong. And maybe that's why he's finally agreed to the move that's going to make him the ultimate Ronaldo fanboy, continuing Ronaldo's legacy at the greatest club in the world. Mbappe to Real Madrid has got some crazy history, deep stuff. In 2022, Mbappe was heavy on Real Madrid's radar, and it looked like he was finally going to move to Madrid after months of speculation. But in the end, he chose to stay at PSG, signing till 2025. You know, it's kinda twisted how these things work. 2 years later in 2024, there's another plot twist. Mbappe's come out to state that he won't be renewing his contract at PSG, meaning the one-year contract extension in his contract doesn't apply. Also meaning that now, Mbappe's officially moving on from PSG at the end of this season. Now, let's be honest, he hasn't officially said it yet, but there's only one club we know he's going to end up in, right? Real Madrid. Still keeping it real, Mbappe finally moving to Madrid has been in the works for years. I've known ever since he took that iconic photo with Ronaldo at the Bernabeu. If this doesn't spell destiny, then I don't know what else does. That Mbappe era at Madrid is going to be crazy. And if he can be anything like his idol was, then football's about to get way more interesting. And even better too. Because you didn't hear this from me, but if you hit the subscribe button to our channel right now, you become one of the first people to get more awesome video content like this when it drops.